So according to their specialization, subject specialized prepared abstracts, they are prepared and assigned article for abstracting, and a professional abstract or prepared abstracts. So there are abstractors. There are some people who are doing the same kind of job. There are abstractors who prepare the abstracts on various subjects, irrespective of their specialization, by virtue of their vast experience in the field. Abstracts prepared by professional abstractors are also generally dependable in the abstracting types. So, how to prepare an abstract? For abstracting, first of all, you have to decide what type of abstract you are going to prepare. How to prepare the abstracting? Having decided that, you can proceed further preparation of the abstract for research articles, books, thesis, etc. It is easy to contents of these documents, so are well structured. On the other hand, a popular article in a magazine and a periodical, as well as writing in a newspaper, and especially editorial and speech pose difficulties for abstracting. So here we'll discuss how an informative abstract of an article is prepared. So the process involves three distinct steps. The first one is identification of a key information. So what to be abstract, organization of the information you have identified, and writing the abstracts. So what is, how to identify a key information? Read the introductory paragraphs of the paper carefully. Usually these paragraphs provide information about the objectives, scope, and hypothesis of the study. Even if this is not a research paper, the introductory paragraph provides some information which prove to be valuable for writing the abstract. That's why in your assignments they have given on the full paper one article and ask you to synthesize, abstract it. Okay, that you have done, and we have evaluated also. Many papers include author abstracts. Sometimes the author abstracts with a little bit of modification can be, just one more person is admitting. Modification can be shaped into a good abstract. Quite often, you may find that an author abstract is giving a long introduction before describing the actual study. So, in such a case, you are just leave out the introduction and take the remaining part of that particular article or abstract for your purpose. So, the summary and conclusions given at the end of the paper generally reveal the author's findings and recommendations of the whole article or whole paragraph written by the author. If any, hence they should be noted for your abstract. You have to identify, read the article carefully. You have to make and identify the sentence. You take them and prepare your abstracts. The text should be scanned for finding out the methodology, materials, and other equipment useful data, and any other valuable information. The important phrases and passages should be marked, and useful information noted the margin. Then how to organize these identified points in the article before we prepare the abstract. We have to organize these findings in a novels and short stories. Sometimes you see that the author is starting with the ending, and then through flashback describing the whole incident. So in an abstract, you cannot do that. In an abstract of a research paper, you have to systematically describe the objective, scope, hypothesis, if any methodology findings, conclusions, or recommendations, if any other available. So you have to take all these important points and organize the information. The key points of a non-research paper should also be organized logically, so that the entire abstract provides a holistic view. Suppose a minister in or her speech has touched upon several areas, rural development in the current 5 years plan. All these areas should be highlighted in the abstracts. In that manner, we have to collect the information and organize it and prepare the abstract. How to write the finally after identifying the key informations and organizing the information. Now it is how to write the abstract. Abstract has two distinct segments. The first segment is citation, and the second segment is abstract proper. What is citation? In the citation, bibliographical details of the document are given. For the purpose of here, follow a style manual. If your organization is already following a style manual, you have to follow that. Otherwise, there is a UNESCO MLA handbook for writers' research papers. You have to follow any one methodology for making the abstract. And the abstract proper, you already know that the abstract of an article is likely to contain some of the following components: objectives, scopes, hypothesis, methodology, findings, conclusions, and recommendations. So it should be noted that in all the article, you will not find all the components in one place. You have to read the article whole in a very. The abstract given above shows the methodology followed: scope, objectives, and findings. Other items missing in the abstract while writing the abstract. Keep in mind some of the important points to keep in your mind and write the abstract. Write the abstract in a fluent and easy to understand the English, because you don't know what type of reader is visiting and how he need their purpose of visiting to library is only for getting information. If you write in a highly using the high what we call fluency in the English level, the active level, he will not understand exact words. Then again, he will take the dictionary and keep his time for searching that meaning only. So avoid all this. In a systematic and easily understandable English or any language, you have to prepare the abstract. So avoid long and highly complex sentences. Avoid jargons and colloquial uses. Avoid paragraphing. General and abstracting is written in a single paragraph. Expand abbreviations unless it is internationally well known, and expand use mathematical, chemical, and any other symbols you have to give in a systematic information about the mathematical symbols and other things. So condense the sentence to the extent possible without affecting the comprehensibility. Instead of writing, the author explores the reading habit of rural folks. Explores the reading habit of the rural folks. So we may note the abstract given above starts with the word reports. It does not use, say, the article reports. Use the past tense for the work that has been done, and present tense for the conclusions and the recommendations in the abstracts. So then comes the digest service. After abstracting service, here we have digest service. Some of you might have already know about the Reader's Digest. The global edition of this general interest family magazine reach over 100 millions of people in more than 70 countries, with 50 editions in 21 languages. Such a big Reader's Digest. It has a global circulation of 17 million, making it the largest paid circulation magazine in the world. So what is digest service? A digest service is a condensed form of a previously published materials, such as an article or any book or an essay, and the etc. More often than not, they are longer than the longest abstract. Sometimes digest looks like a review of any one article. A digest may be in the form of a book also. So matter is gathered from the sources or sources and then the consolidated into a single article, the book, etc. The scope of a digest varies as far as the subject is concerned. It may belong to any subject like education, law, and other specific subjects in the concern. It may pertain to form a document. Even you can have a digest of a novel, short story, or drama, etc. There are only two types of digest service: the single source digest and multiple source digest. So detail you will be studying in the study materials. The ERIC digest is a serial publication publishing multi-source of digest, and a single source digest is based on the single book, essay, article, etc. How to prepare a digest? So like preparing the abstract, here you have to follow some components and some important information about how to prepare a digest for your reader. While preparing a digest, you are to condense the information of the following normal procedures. First one is the title. While preparing an abstract, we cannot change the title of the original document. That's very important. You cannot do so for if the language of the original article differs from the language of the digest. So in a multiple source digest, you are to provide a title yourself, given a single source digest. The title may change. For example, Mahabharata for children is a digest of the original Mahabharata. So next, the important this one is author in a single source digest. The name of the original author is to be given. In a multiple source digest, the writer of the digest will be the author. So an abstract, usually an informative abstract, may be provided here in the digest. Keywords also important, and the body of the text in the should be considered and evaluated to be sorted out in a systematic procedure, understandable in a proper way. So that should all include in the digest. There are some graphics also included, tables, charts, diagram, and photographers. And the conclusion of an article, depending on the needs of the conclusion, may be added in the preparing the digest, and the reference should be also given in the digest. Then comes the newspaper clipping. Already you people have done in your assignments this newspaper clipping service. Means to cut out an item from a newspaper, magazine, etc. using scissors or blades, any kind of equipment. So this makes the meaning of a newspaper clipping service clear. In fact, there are other things to be properly we have to follow to make the newspaper clipping service. The scope of the service depends on the demand of a service seeker. Suppose a person wants the for the providing the service of the following newspaper should be covered. Whatever the newspaper, there are there are types of newspaper clippings. So if you go to any newspaper printing this thing office or other things, there they have a separate library, media library. So there they are doing this newspaper clipping service. Suppose if any incident taken place, so immediately they publish the previous any related information was published or happened things with the pinpointed information. Previous last year also it has happened like this. So because this all due to their service classification, the paper clipping classification. So there are types of newspaper clipping service, persons oriented service. So on one particular any big eminent personalities, president or any person, any eminent personalities, they prepare. Suppose if you want to know about any Dr. Rajkumar, for example, an actor or any musician, if you want to know the exact information for all his achievements, all are clipped on one file with that person's name. All his related paper cuttings are put into that file. So when they need, they immediately gather all the information and things published on particular person and published in the newspaper. And the institution oriented service, in this case, the focus is on particular institutions wise. If you take any parliament affairs related information, they're all put in together one file. Then the government oriented services on any schemes, they are all put into one file. Subject oriented on any particular subject, and related or whatever it may be. So there are many types of newspaper clippings. Take for all bank related information you need, you have to make it in a one file, all bank related information to be put in together. Any sports related like this, political, economic, social, cultural, or any kind of science and technological information to be divided and classified, and it should be proper in a systematic manner in the various types. Then the referral service. Reference service is being provided by libraries since long. Comprehend is a new term. It's a new phenomenon in the library science. National Referral Center of Science Technology in the Library of Congress was formally established with the support of National Science Foundation in September 1961. So here we have something about the referral centers, an organization which directs a researcher to inform and appropriate source, but does not supply the document. It gives only information about the exact. And referral service is a type of reference service in which an information seeker is directed to an agency or expert outside the library where from the information may be obtained. This is about the referral services. So with this here we conclude the information products and the service. Tomorrow there is no class and we'll see on Saturday. We'll follow the next session. So information centers management and other things. Okay. So here I'll end the session. You may please log out. Thank you very much for coming online. I will give the link.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.